abyss.
Okay.
Or the womb.
Okay, I understand.
Where you would actually have a renegade or a tyrant that would be a tyrant of a universal primordial family, breaking away and trying to create a universe of its own outside of the original source. Botches the job, but nevertheless creates a simulation of the original source, which can only be acted out as a series of illusions to support this debauchery. And the ultimate deterioration of misfortune is that the very essence or light particles or souls that is in the primordial world or the original source will eventually get trapped in this cosmic abortion that was set up by this tyrant, and would have to be a part of this tyrannical creation for years to eventually clean this shit up.
Okay.
That would make the original source greater than the original source was, that would have a flaw in it to even create a tyrant that would break away from the original source. And it would never fall again. So in so many words, we're only talking about creation sifting out flaws of its own
self.
Essence,
essence,
to make a greater and perfected product.
Gotcha.
Now,
so many words from the beginning.
Yeah.
There was no perfection.
Yes. That's why they call it chaos.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, that was the scientific element. The other element was you had the great mother. She had a son on abortion who didn't stay in long enough to form itself to maturity that jumps ship. Comes down and creates its own childlike world like a child would do. Right. A child's world is going to be different than an adult's world. The adult's world is going to be more fortified. You see what I'm saying? And more to the essence.
That sounds a little bit like...
And the essence. But the child's world is going to be a play world or an illusionary world. Well, whatever this particular person that would later on be called God by the very parents that it would later on trap in this world. It's like a cancer in the original body succumbing to a cancer, though benign in the beginning, malignant in the end. You see?
Yeah, gotcha.
And then set up a series of creations within the context of creation and in the context of a man and woman or life that is started in this counterfeit creation, would set up a series of events and struggles to get back to the original source. The rest is history. You see?
Damn. That's it in a nutshell.
Yes.
That's it in a nutshell.
You made it clear.
Any questions?
Wow. So, with the original set, and I know there's different. You said the pre-dynastic period, then it's the dynastic period. So you saying that in the dynastic period, the Hemmites in the dynastic period was basically ignorant?
That's one aspect of it. I'll do you one better. One aspect of it is a history of people, the latter, becoming ignorant of the former.
Okay.
One aspect is a direct movement of cosmic forces that wants to sustain its abortion and inadequate creation, directly affecting a solution put into that abortion that would ultimately correct that abortion or that debauchery.
Okay.
So we also have a history of a group of conspirators, cosmic conspirators, called the Archons, the Demiurge. All this is in your Nag Hammadi library. Stuff dug up in 1945 in ancient Kemet, which is later day Coptic Kamite philosophy that is actuality the translated philosophy of the Meta into the Coptic. And if we finally get what the Pharaonic thought is really talking about, when we get it closer to a modern aspect of languages that later on will even lead to English, Latin, Greek, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Aramaic, Hebrew, all the modern languages and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? But we call that Nag Hammadi research, what the ancient person called it Gnosticism.
Okay.
Get Kirk Rudolph's book, Gnosis.
Gnosis.
I think it's Kirk Rudolph. As well as Bentley Layton's Gnostic Scripture, the Nag Hammadi Library, and so many books on Gnosticism, which is this modern day Egyptian.
Okay.
You know, so we're talking about actual pharaonic thought that in its hieroglyphic form it would be in fragments or either in lockdown in some museums of white folks, but in its Coptic form it's the same pharaonic thought. They just changed the language based on a later day way of communication.
Okay.
Coptic.
Okay.
Coptic. You see what I'm saying? But the movement is called Gnosticism. You see,
Okay.
which is fused into Hebrew Christianity and a variation of the modern religions. You see what I'm saying? On that particular aspect. So we always have this cosmic struggle, both on the earth plane and in the human lives
Okay.
and in the spirit plane. But what is the end result of these two planes? And this is what we need to understand. It sets up two worlds. The world of the dark world is the solution that is put into this this debauchery to ultimately diffuse it and perfect it. And that's your dark side.
Right.
Because the dark side is really those individuals that got trapped in this debauchery of a creation. You see what I'm saying? And ultimately start set up a series of philosophies and studies that will be the solution to diffusing this debauchery and abortion and counterfeit creation. That would ultimately be what your dark side is. And your light side would be supported by the counterfeit or the debauchery of a creation, giving you another type of philosophy to sustain the counterfeit and the debauchery and the conspiratorial counterfeit reality known as the Matrix, Maya, illusion, hell, imprisonment. You see, and your dark side would be the very thing that would free you, which is the complete truth of the conspiracy. That would systematically, historically, over and over again repeat itself as being evil or being named evil. So in this case, you'd have a complete opposite. That which is bad or named bad is actually good, or the solution.
Evil.
And that which is named good is a deterrence.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
A distraction.
I got you.
A containment and a incarceration. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
From the solution. Get it?
Got
Get
it.
it. Evil.
The,
You see?
the,
This is the basis of what modern religions are made up off of.
all this shit is an illusion. So, damn. So it's almost like, to me, it's almost like the phrase, curiosity killed a cat.
Yeah.
As far as this whole universal scheme of creation and what I got out of it, and I've been pondering on it myself, as far as like, is it the sparks of the intelligence that's there in the chaos that makes this illusionary universe? I mean,